Okay, students, today we are going to discuss the topic factors affecting working capital. In our last lecture, we have already discussed about the working capital and its importance, even the few types of working capital. Now, the factors affecting working capital. Factors affecting means the things on which there is this decision taken regarding the requirement of working capital. Means how much working capital is required by any of the business, that is decided on the basis of few factors. Among these the first is nature of business. Nature of business means which type of business is being run by the company. If there is manufacturing business, then there is requirement of more working capital. Why? Because a manufacturing business has to maintain the stock of raw material, the stock of semi-finished goods, even the stock of finished goods. So they have to maintain inventory. So there is requirement of more working capital by any of the manufacturing unit or manufacturing business. But if there is trade business, then they have to buy the goods from one person, means one company, and they have to sell them in the market. So they do not have to maintain the stock of raw material and semi-finished goods. Only they are buying finished goods and selling them in the market. So they have to maintain less amount of inventory. So comparatively lesser requirement of working capital is done by the trade business. And if there is utility undertaking, then the requirement of working capital is lesser than the trading business and even by the manufacturing company. Now next, size of business. Definitely, if the business is of big size, means there is production house where they are producing lakhs of units every day, then there is requirement of more working capital. If they are producing less units every day, less amount of working capital is required. If there is wholesale business, more requirement of working capital. If there is retail business, less requirement of working capital. So ultimately the size of business is also one of the important factors which decides the requirement of working capital. Clear? Next, manufacturing cycle. It means the time involved in the production of goods. If there is a longer time gap between the purchasing of raw material and the production, means the process is longer, then there is a requirement of working capital is also more. If the raw material is immediately converted into finished goods, then the requirement of working capital is lesser. So it all depends on the manufacturing cycle. If the manufacturing cycle is longer, means the manufacturing process is longer, there is more requirement of working capital. If the manufacturing cycle is small, then there is requirement of working capital is lesser. Next is credit policy. Credit policy means company's policy of providing credit in the market. If company is selling the goods in cash, company is not providing credit to the customers, then there is requirement of working capital is lesser, because immediately the sale is realized into cash, sale is converted into cash. As the goods are produced and sold in the market, the money is realized. So there is less requirement of working capital. But if the company is giving credit to the customers for 2 months, 3 months, or sometimes for more than 6 months, then there is more requirement of working capital. Next, goodwill of the business. If the business has got good goodwill in the market, then the working capital is also needed less. Why? Because the firm which has got good goodwill in the market, they get raw material easily and at good discount. Next, terms of purchase and sale. Terms of purchase and sales means how we are purchasing the goods, whether we are purchasing the goods on credit and we are making the payment after the sale is realized, or we are immediately making the payment. And last is rapidity of turnover. Rapidity of turnover means how much time is being taken in realizing the sale. Means as the goods are produced, are these being sold immediately, or payment is being realized immediately, or it is taking longer time. So rapidity of turnover is also one of the factors affecting the decision of working capital requirements. Next is growth and expansion plan. Growth and expansion plan of any company. A growing and expanding firm requires more capital than a stagnant firm. A firm which remains constant, stagnant firm, then there is less requirement of working capital. But a firm which is growing and being expanded, then there is more requirement of working capital. And last is seasonal variation. Seasonal variation. Seasonal variation means working capital requirement of business which are subject to seasonal variations are comparatively high during a particular season. The company which are producing those goods which are required in any particular season, that in that particular season the requirement of cash or requirement of working capital is more in that particular season. So here these topics, and in our next lecture we will be starting chapter 3, and we will be discussing about the sources of finance of any of the joint stock company like shares, debentures, and retained earnings, which we will be discussing in our next lecture. Till then, thank you, goodbye.